What happened?
I don't want to talk about it. I want out now. Either you reassign me or I'm done.
Done?
With you, with the Vanguard, with everything.
Crow, you have my full support. If you want to be reassigned, I can do that. But maybe you need to take some time first.
If I stop moving right now, I'm afraid I'm going to fall apart at the seams. I need to keep moving, but I can't do that here. I need to be as far away from her as possible.
Would you mind working with someone you know?
Who?
I need an operative to act as an intermediary with Empress Kaido. It's an important responsibility. Maybe we could discuss it in person.
I'll be at the tower soon.
When I first saw Crow, I looked into his mind. I did not see my brother's memories. Savathun dredged them from a place beyond my grasp when she revealed his past life to him. She suspects I do not mean to let her live once the separation ritual is complete, and is testing our patience. Perhaps she means only to hurt me. The risk of her cunning is too great, no matter her intentions. Until the conditions are right for us to exorcise her worm, I am restricting all access to Savathun. I will, however, afford you one last meeting to conclude your investigations before I seal her away. Steel your mind when you face her, Guardian. The Witch Queen is no less dangerous now than she has ever been. We have one last Techium to locate. Go forth.
Your compass's work is almost done. We need to defend the Blind Well for just a while longer. And then Savathun will kneel before the one true Queen of the Reef.
Perhaps it is fortunate that Crow has spread his wings. I do not know how he'd respond to the scorn after what Savathun has shown him.
Agreed. He needs time to come to terms with Uldren's involvement in their creation.
Ether gives life. Let its destruction bring death to the scorn.
The Scorn never learn. They'd be well served to find their ether elsewhere.
They're driven less by hunger, and more by a knife at their backs.
The Taken threaten not just territory, but the very fabric of our reality.
And they'll start with the Blind Well. We have to close down any Taken rifts. Push back the Taken, but focus on their leadership. We need those Taken essences.
The Taken are fleeing. I feel the tears in this reality slowly beginning to mend. But this will not be their last trespass. We must remain vigilant. Zero Roth claws at the fabric of this reality, forcing her way through. Protect the compass. The Queen in me always kept Uldren at arm's length, even if the sister in me yearned to be closer, seeing him replaced by that guileless fool.
If I may speak frankly, my queen, Uldren was always a fool. He was too prideful to earn your acceptance. Instead, he tried to goad your affection through insubordination.
And now, on the other side of death, he returns as an obedient servant to another ruler. The Traveler has a sense of irony, it would seem. Align the beacons, Guardian, and signal the way home.
You're making good progress. I believe that's another beacon ahead. I'm detecting beacon alignment, but there are enemies closing on your position.
The Hive force their way into this dimension like brutish thieves, sculpting the plane with crass disregard for its elegance. This shrine is defiled by their presence. See that the orb they stole is returned to the mausoleum beneath the cathedral. This cache contains planar telemetry about an attempted breach of the Ascendant Plane from somewhere else. The paracausal can influence this place with thought, tie two ends of our world together with their willpower. Something ruptured this space with the power of its desire alone. This mausoleum is a memorial to a Techian, Mallory, the first Wayfinder to traverse this ley line. Like a star burning in the blackness of space, a beacon for others, aspirational. But it was her insatiable curiosity that took her life when she ventured into the Black Garden against my wishes, and never returned.
The final beacon is alive. I'm detecting severe paracausal emanations in your vicinity. Get ready. Well done. We've detected the Lost Techian's location through the beacon network. Bring her home.
Tell me, Ikora, did it trouble you when your traveler chose Aldrin to become a guardian?
Did it trouble you to let your brother fall into corruption when you could have intervened? Or are your unknowable agendas somehow exempt from criticism?
He needs to be here, with me. If you can encourage him to return...
He's free to make his own choices, Queen Mara.
So I've seen.
Preparations for Savathun's exorcism are underway, but the ritual can't begin without a cosmic alignment. It will take time. I want to express my gratitude for saving our new coven of Techians. They are young, with many years left to train. You've preserved their potential. Thank you. I tried to do the same for Crow, even if it pains my queen to see him leave. It's hard to imagine there's a safer place for him than at her side, but this is for the best. You saw what Savathun did to him. She could do more. Prince Uldren and I were friends once, you know. In our own strange way. I still think about him all the time. The sound of that gunshot. He's free now. To find his way between the stars. If only we could all be so lucky.
I've been keeping tabs on you. Your victories against my sister. The mess you've made of the Ascendant Plane while you rescued your third-string witches. Delightful to see so many working towards a common goal, isn't it? I'm glad I can again be the catalyst that brings humanity and the reef together. It's a pity Mara Sav doesn't see it that way. Her face is a perfect porcelain mask. But look behind her eyes, and you can see the incandescent rage burning within. She's very upset with me. This will be our last talk until the day of the ritual, O Guardian Mine. Now that Marasov's coven is assembled, the only thing left to do is to keep Xivu Arath from ruining things while the ley lines fall into position. This may take some time, but I have waited millennia to be free. I can hold out for just a little bit longer. Farewell. For now.
Petra? Miss Venge? Can you hear me?
What do you need?
Well, do you know,
What Savathun showed Crow? You won't tell me.
The truth, I imagine. Or perhaps some shade of it. My queen is furious.
Oh, I'm sorry. For a lot of things, but mostly for Crow. Being Crow.
It's not your fault.
I could have told him.
So could I.
It's not the same.
No. I suppose it isn't.
How long did it take Mara to forgive you? For, what happened to him?
To Aldrin? Be patient, little light. He'll come around.
How do you know?
Because Aldrin was always a fool for love. And your crow loves you.